Jiu Jitsu here on Fitness Street. I am going to essentially show you all the techniques and stuff that we've learned in the past week or so. I've been doing BJJ at Tiger Muay Thai here on Fitness Street, and I've been filming all of the techniques that we've learned with Coach Alexi. So if you guys are coming to Fitness Street and you want to try something new, i.e. Jiu Jitsu, or you already have a Jiu Jitsu background and you want to see what the all levels class looks like, or the absolute fundamentals entry-level classes, so if you have no background, like no experience, and you want to know what those classes look like, then I'll have all the timestamps down below. You can just click around and see what the techniques look like, see what the classes look like, and if it's something that you're interested in, come and join. And yeah, but I've been getting more into it myself. I'm like literally 2 months into a jiu-jitsu journey. I don't know how long I'll go for, to be honest with you, but I'm enjoying it so far. Really enjoying it, so I'm just going to run with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll timestamp it down below. And yeah, maybe one day I'll see you out here. Enjoy. Morning guys, 14th of June, Wednesday morning. About to do the 9:30 AM all levels Jiu-Jitsu Nogi class. Got the rash vest on. At Tiger Muay Thai here on Fitness Street. I am exhausted. I didn't get to bed till 1 AM last night. Woke up at 6, had a shocking sleep. But I am still going to go to class and learn something new. So timestamps down below once again. And this is the weather currently in Phuket. This is it. We're in the low season now, and so far so good. Super warm outside. And it's what, 9 o'clock in the morning. So hope you guys enjoy this technique only class coming up, and let's go.
Standing close guard today, and there will be a triangle, but a bit different variation. So as we did yesterday, like I want to pull my partner closer to me, so I will not use my hands for that. I will use my knees. So if my partner will push, it will be really hard to pull him down. So what I have to do, I have to pull him with my knees. Then I want to go here. I want to grab an underhook, and the other one will be over his shoulder. So what I want to do from that side, I want to slide to the side. So I want to bring my elbow in and slide to the side. Okay? So from that position, I want to stick my knee to my elbow. Okay? Then we can you move on that side there? So I want to stick my knee to my elbow. So I want to create the solid frame here, so you not give him to push on me. So I want to create a solid frame with my elbow. So I will use my second foot on his hip. So I want to move deeper on the side. So from that side, I want to drive my knee in. Okay. So if my partner, usually what has to do, like he will grab my leg from that side. So he understands that I'm preparing my triangle. So the only way to defend it, to grab my leg. So what I have to do, I have to extend my leg and then bring my foot over. So now I want to slide to the side and choke him down. So once again, the most important thing here is, like as always in the submissions in the very beginning, so you have to pull him down and create your solid grip right here. Then you want to slide it to the side with your hips. So you start to move on the side and bring your elbow in at the same time. So you can see that his hand above my shoulder. So I want to be really tight, not to let him go away. Okay. So from that position, bring your knee higher, so you want to pull it inside. Like usually, like you just want to drive it in, but your partner will grab your leg from that side. So what I have to do, I have to grab his wrist. At the same time, my left hand will still grab his neck. So I want to extend it and drive my leg inside. So now I want to go over. So once again, pull him down, move to the side, start to pin your knee to your elbow, then grab your wrist, grab your partner's wrist, and extend your leg like you want to push, extend that leg, and then play with his hand. Okay, so then you can choke him again. Any questions? But now my partner will not let me make a triangle. So I will do the same with my knees. I will go in the same grip. So we should do it again. So we should start here, then I will move on my side. So now when I will try to pull my knee down, something goes wrong, I cannot bring it deeper. So what I have to do, I have to grab his shoulder, move under his leg, and like slide deeper to the side, okay? So I want to just sweep him over. So the most important moment here is with his hand above your shoulder. So you should be really tight here, okay? So I want to stick my cheek to his forehead. So something goes wrong, I cannot make a triangle here. He closed that space for me. So what I have to do, I have to move under his leg, but my grip will be really tight here. So now I want to move my hips deeper away. So now I will use the leg as a leverage and go on top.
15th of June 2023, about to do Thursday morning Jiu Jitsu, absolute fundamental class, fundamentals, and very tired, but I'm going to give it a go and I'm going to timestamp it as per usual, all the techniques that we'll learn. And this is the current weather. Look at this, 7:30 in the morning here in Phuket. These are my views, and we're in the low season and it looks very nice. It's very warm outside as well, so maybe one day I'll see you guys out here in training paradise here on Fitness Street. And yeah, but I'm ready to, I'm very exhausted. I just woke up like an hour ago, so I'm very tired. Anyway, let's go.
So we will stand in the close guard, and as we pass through the armbar and the triangle on the past class, we will start again, but now we will move on and move to omoplata. So the most important moment is the very beginning of that movement. So you have to know how to pull your partner down, so then it will be much better. Like all the submissions, the most important moment is the control from the very beginning. If you lose that control in the very beginning, then there's a very low percentage that you will get succeed in that submission. So what I have to do, I have to grab my partner triceps from behind. So I don't like to do that like that or in other ways, because it's not so tight. If I started here, it's much harder for my partner to pull that hand away. So from that position, he has to go low and play against my wrist. So, but now in any other ways, he just needs to take his hand away. But now it's really hard to elevate his hand or to make something with that. So what I have to do, I have to move his shoulder in that way. So I will use my second hand on his shoulder and pull him down, okay? So I want to move him to the side. I want to make that shoulder sharp to create an angle which will be comfortable for me to bring, where I want to bring my shoulder over it. So now I want to, my knee over it. So now I want to close his shoulder. So in that position, you can really feel your control. If he will close his shoulder, that will be really hard for your partner to pull it somewhere to go away. The only way for him will be to move in front of you to bring that elbow down. And if you will be tight and you will not give that opportunity to bring his elbow inside, then you will get the submission. So as we start to an arm triangle, to an arm bar, and then my partner will pull his hand away. See, now I will move to a triangle. So I have to bring my leg over his head and slide to the side. So from that position, I want to move his hand on the side, move deeper under his knee, stick my knees together, push my knee to his head, and pull him down. So once again, we will repeat these movements from the very beginning, and then we'll move on. So my partner's hands on my chest. I will go inside with my hand across, so I will use my right hand on his right hand. So I want to grab it from behind and pull it across my chest. See, sometimes you can even help yourself with your hips, like that. Now I want to move him on that side and bring my knee over his shoulder. So you should be tight here. This is like a point of control, like where you can be confident that he will not go somewhere. So from that position, I want to move him further, bring my leg deeper in his armpit, stick my heel to my knee, and then bring my leg over. So you can try to submit him here, or like then just ask your partner to pull that hand away and let it go. So now you have to bring your leg over his head and slide to the side. In the moments where you do not close your triangle, hold his head. If you will not hold his head, he just will get up. So everything goes wrong. But if you will hold his leg, that will be much easier to move to the side. You can grab his shoulder or grab under his knee and then slide to the side. So now I can push his hand in front and close my triangle and pull him down. So once again, start from the inside, move your hips on the way, make his shoulder sharp, and bring your knee over his shoulder, okay? So you want to close his shoulder with your knee. So now from that position, I want to bring my leg in his armpit, so I want to push him to the side with my right leg, and then bring my left leg over. So now you can finish him here, and ask your partner to pull his hand away. So now you should slide your leg over, grab his head, and move with your shoulders closer to his knee. So from that position, you want to put your shin across his shoulders, not across his back, but across his shoulders. So now close your triangle and pull your knees to your chest. So I did all these movements. My partner pulled his hand away, so I start to move. But at some point, my partner brings his hand over my hip. So it will be hard for me to move there or to choke him because there is no hand under his neck, okay? So what I have to do, I have to move to the side. So I want to again move in that direction, okay? So I want to move my shoulders under his knee. So at the point where I bring my shin across, I want to bring that foot on the floor. So I want to bring that foot on the floor, okay, and sit down. So from that position, you should his hands should be really tight. Don't let him move his hand somewhere there, because that will be easy to escape. So when you sit down, grab his hips and don't let him roll in front. This is the most common situation when your partner rolls in front. So from that position, what I have to do, I have to bring that leg away. I want to move it here. Okay, like we did a mount drill. I want to be in the same position. I want to bring my knee on his shoulder. What I have to do from that position, I want to slide my hips to the side. I want to move in that direction. So I want to suck, and I want to pull his hips with me to make him flat on the floor. Okay, so I want to put him down on the floor. So now there is a position where he cannot get away. From that position, I want to push my shoulders down, and I have to move on that knee. So I want to elevate my hips up. So this is like a shoulder crunch. You should twist his shoulder. Okay. So once again, we start with, you can start in a triangle, like once you can try the whole movement, and then you will start in a triangle. Your partner will bring his hand under his hips. The most common situation, the most common defense from triangles, just not to give your hand under his neck. So what I have to do, I have to switch my legs. You can close your lock here, but just for a second to control him down. So now I want to bring my leg over and sit down. So I want to bring my foot on the floor. From that position, I want to move that leg under my hips and start to circle. So I want to bring my hips away. At the same time, I will pull his hips with me. So now I want to push down my knee in front, and move with my shoulders to his shoulders.
Alright guys, it is the 16th of June 2023, about to do the all levels Jiu Jitsu class at Tiger Muay Thai here on Fitness Street. Friday morning, It's 10 past 8. About to do, yeah, 9:30 session. No gi, so got the rash vest on today. Got my mouth guard ready to rock and roll. I'm pretty exhausted, to be honest, so I'm not sure if I'll do any rolling. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, really enjoying it. This is actually, I think, my second month of doing jiu-jitsu consistently. So 2.5 months. Still feel like I'm at the bottom of the barrel. Still don't know what I'm doing. Still confused. Got a general idea of kind of setups, and I can see things coming, like a triangle and arm bars and things. I can see submissions coming, some of them, and I don't know obviously how to avoid them. I just do my best to try and avoid the submission that I feel is coming. So my gut, like I can feel things, I can feel setups, and I can start to see some of the basic blocks, but I don't know how to put the stuff together quite just yet. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this technique only thing. I'll timestamp it so you essentially just get to see the techniques that we're learning.
And the first technique will be the sweep leg. It depends how your partner will react on your movement. So we will start the first one from close guard, and we'll move to butterfly guard, and then on the second technique there will be a triangle. So we will start here, and again, as I showed previously, like you have to elevate your knees up to pull your partner down. So from that position, I want to grab my partner's shoulder and head. So what I have to do now, I have to push him away, but I want to bring my elbow over his head and like stay here. So now I have to move my partner away. So I want to bring my heels on his hips. So my shoulder all the time will be really like, I want to elevate my partner's shoulder very high. So from that position, I want to slide down under his knees. So with one leg, there will be the same side. I want to push that leg down and elevate. So I want to elevate my elbow higher, and at the same time I will elevate my right foot. So at the same time I will push his left knee. So I want to make one straight line on my partner's side. Now it will be much easier to elevate my partner's leg. So once again, the main thing here is that you want to be really tight here. As we move to that position, we can start somewhere there, or like I showed now, we will start in the close guard. So I will pull my partner with my legs. I want to drive his hand really high, higher than my shoulder. So I want to drive my underhook. So from that position, I want to push him away. You can use your legs to push them away. You need your heel on his hips and your right foot under his knee. So what I have to do, I have to make one line. So if I will try to sweep my partner with a bad control of his hand, he will just push somewhere there. Okay, so that's why I have to be tight here. I will not let him do that. At the same time, if I will sweep him without pushing that knee, he also can resist. But if I will make one line, that will be really easy to sweep him over. So the last time, start in the close guard. I want to grab him here, I want to start pushing him down, slide away. Then at one moment I will move my elbow over his head. So I want my elbow right under his chin. Okay? Now I want to drive my foot under his knee. In that position I want to push his elbow down, start to push his leg down. So I want to make one line and main moment, like very important moment, to be tight with your shoulder. So you want all the time elevate his elbow higher, okay? And don't give any space to drive his hand away. Any questions? I want to drive him higher at the point where I create my grip leg. I drive my hips inside, I drive my hook under. So at the point where I have my grip, my partner starts to spread his knees apart. He wants to sit lower, yeah, and start to pull his hand away. So what I have to do, usually people start to help here with that hand. So what I have to do, I will not let his hand go. So I want to play with that, with my knee over his elbow. So when you already drive your knee inside, and your partner starts to sit down, yeah. So what you have to do, you have to play over with his elbow, and then just close the triangle. So once again, same movement. Start to work with his legs. So you want to make his to create the distance for your butterfly guard. And at some point, your partner starts to sit down and press your way. So that's what you want to do. You want to move your knee over his elbow. And now just drive it over.